Welcome to the athlete's secret weapon. Before we get into this, understand something most athletes miss. Your performance isn't just physical, and it's not just mental. It's all connected. The way you think, the way your body responds, the way you handle pressure, your breathing, your awareness, it all works together. And when that connection is off, you feel it. But when it's aligned, everything slows down, everything feels clear, and you start playing at a different level. You play in flow. That's what we're training here. Not just your mind, but your body, and your connection to something bigger than the moment in front of you.
You ever lose a whole game to one mistake? You make one error, then your chest tightens, your hands feel clumsy, decisions shrink, and suddenly the rest of the match is a blur of what-ifs. This episode is for that exact moment.
You describe it perfectly. Most athletes say, shake it off, but nobody taught them what to do when the body and the story take over. What they feel is real. Racing heart, tunnel vision, a rush of images. And telling someone to just move on is like handing a driver the keys and saying, don't think about the brake. I've been that athlete. One missed play in the fourth quarter, and suddenly every cut, every throw, every call feels heavier. I start replaying it in my head, and my feet don't look like my feet anymore. It's embarrassing and it's infuriating.
Exactly. Let's make that mess real. Tight throat, thoughts looping, smaller decisions. You tell yourself things like, I blew it, or I can't do this, which only feeds the nervous system. The common advice fails because it treats the result, the story, instead of the system, your body and brain reacting. Here's the hard truth. This isn't about weak will, lack of effort, or being soft. It's a predictable brain loop. A fact happens, a bad pass, a missed shot. The brain labels it, the body reacts, and then emotions hijack decision-making. Naming the chain interrupts that loop. It's not magic, it's skill.
I want to be really clear here. This is not therapy on the sideline. This is a field-ready micro-skill. We call it the fact-feeling flip. 3 parts. State the fact, label the feeling, choose the action. Short, specific, trainable.
Say that again. 3 parts, quick enough to use between plays?
Yes. Step 1. Fact. Name what objectively happened. No judgment, no story. Step 2. Feeling. Label the emotion or sensation. Step 3. Action. Commit to one simple next move. The goal is to shift your brain from story-making to problem-solving, and to calm the sympathetic nervous system.
Okay, let's demo it. Marcus, imagine you just missed an open shot. Walk us through the flip with the exact words we want athletes to rehearse.
All right, step 1. Fact. I'd say out loud, miss the shot. Simple. No I always or I never. Step 2. Feeling. I'd say, I feel anxious and tight. Step 3. Action. My next play is to set a screen and go hard to the rim. Done. It's like a short script. Fact, feeling, action.
That script works because each line engages a different cognitive process. Naming a fact engages your prefrontal cortex, the thinking part. Labeling the feeling engages language centers that dampen the limbic surge. Choosing an action gives your motor system a clear target. That combination down-regulates arousal fast.
Let's put a tested 60-second script in your pocket. Use this between plays or on the sideline. Fact, I missed the shot. Feeling, I'm feeling tight and frustrated. Action, I will take 2 deep breaths and set the next screen aggressively. Say it once, breathe, and go. Short, specific, non-judgmental.
When I first tried it, the first 2 words felt weird, like I was reporting to someone, but it cuts the loop. Saying miss the shot out loud makes the story stop. Then labeling the feeling is almost like telling your body to chill. And the action gets your body moving again. 2 cautions. Keep each line short and pair the flip with a predefined motor action. If you only talk but don't move or breathe, you risk intellectualizing. The simplest pairing, say your lines, take 2 controlled breaths, and begin the next play. That anchors the cognitive change to the body. Now, how do you make this automatic? Training rule number 1, practice it when it's easy. Drill it into muscle memory in practice.
Drills escalate from walkthrough to simulated pressure to micro-competition. Maya, walk us through a quick progressive drill sequence.
Day 1. Teach the script. 10 repetitions while walking. Say it out loud and breathe. Day 2. Add light physical movement. Jog. Say it. Take 2 breaths. Execute. Day 3. Add a consequence. Small scoring penalty for failure. Day 4 to 7. Simulate tighter pressure. Add crowd noise. Timed decisions. Each day, keep the script to 10 reps in short windows.
Coach put me through a 7-day drill, and by day 5, it felt automatic. In a scrimmage, I missed, said the flip without thinking, took the breaths, and my next play felt like practice. The whole team noticed I didn't collapse after a mistake anymore.
So here's a 7-day prescription you can actually do. Day 1, 10 scripted flips walking. Day 2, 10 with movement. Day 3, 10 under light time pressure. Day 4, 10 with a teammate calling out random mistakes you have to flip. Day 5, scrimmage with the flip. Day 6, review and tweak your action line with your coach. Day 7, competition simulation with consequences. Short, focused, repeatable.
A short note on language. Keep facts observable. Ball hit front rim versus I choked. Keep feelings precise. Tight, angry, rushed. And keep actions specific and doable. Take 2 breaths and attack the basket, or reset to the next defensive assignment. Vague actions don't anchor behavior.
And partner up with someone who notices. My teammate would call me out when I froze. He'd say, flip, and I'd run through it. That accountability speeds learning because you can't rationalize away the work.
Let's paint the future for a second. Imagine you're in the biggest moment, final minute, crowd loud, and something goes wrong. You say your 3 lines, take 2 breaths, and your body locks back in. Decisions feel clear. Coaches trust you because you don't spiral. Teammates look to you because you show up. You become the athlete who sees the moment, names it, and acts.
Contrast that with letting the loop run, replaying mistakes, shrinking decisions, avoiding responsibility. The flip builds a different identity, not someone who never errs, but someone who recovers predictably and quickly. That identity change matters more than any single play. It changes how teammates view you. And pressure, they know you'll be steady. That trust changes how coaches use you and how referees and opponents feel about your presence on the court. Ownership moment. Nobody can do this for you. This skill is trainable, but only if you commit to the drills. If you want to stop leaving performance up to chance, you have to practice the flip until it's reflex, not philosophy. Quick risk note. Don't over-intellectualize. If you catch yourself narrating for 2 minutes after a mistake, shorten the lines and tie them to an immediate motor action. Keep it simple and observable. And don't use the flip as an excuse to avoid accountability. The action line should be a real play or a real corrective step. Combine it with coach feedback and you'll see real results. All right, here's your homework. Over the next week, use the 7-day drill. Record one 15-second clip of you using the flip, just the 3 lines, and post it with hashtag #FactFeelingFlip. Tag the show on social media so we can share the best ones. Accountability and repetition is the short path to change. Do it. You'll be surprised how fast the nervous system learns when you give it a clear script and a motor anchor.
Name the fact. Label the feeling. Choose one action. Breathe, move, repeat. That sequence is what rewires the short circuit that turns a single mistake into a meltdown.
If this podcast hit for you, don't just listen and move on. Own it. Because this isn't just about what you know. It's about how you show up. Your mind, your body, your habits, your awareness. It's all connected, and it's all your responsibility. And when you start taking ownership of that connection, that's when things change. That's when you are free to play your best. That's when you become the elite athlete you are. Have fun, play hard, and we'll see you next time. Let's get to work.